So these changes to Gwendolin in the recent update might look innocent at first, but from what I see, it's actually a very, very, very powerful buff. So to go over everything, level 6 Gwendolin's main attack DOT damage, that is the, fire / damage over time effect, increased from 1 to 2, and level 9 increased from 1 to 4. But here's where level 10 gets interesting. The damage increases by 1 per additional level, which means by round or level 20. Her DOT is now basically 15 on those ceramics, and as you see, here she is at dealing 999 super ceramics at once. Before the update, she would struggle badly, but right now she's holding the line. And now to truly see her power, we're gonna jump over to the 1 hero test to see if she can beat round 92, which is the round she died to last time. In fact, I just redid this not long ago, so I quite vividly remember how this went, and yeah, 92 was just an absolute nightmare, but let me show you the difference now against these fortified Moabs. This is the part where I believe she died to, and again, because the DOT effect is what's strong, I think it's probably smart to just, again, change targeting so that the fire lands at as much random things as possible. So you see those fortified cerams here? Look how quickly they're popping. We only have to damage them once with Gwendolin, and just like that, they are gone. I'll use a quick fire here. Unfortunately, I am trolling a little bit, so forgive me for my bad micro and bad gameplay, but we are going to beat this ceram column here, despite me playing poorly, which should go to show you the difference that it makes. I lied. We tied to the last 2 cerams. Okay, this time I'm not trolling, and we beat it pretty easily, so yay. Now we just gotta beat these 4 ZMGs, and we have a new highest 1 hero round. Yeah, this isn't a freebie either, because the thing is, I gotta time, heat up is very, very, very important, or rather, level 10 ability, Firestorm. So I gotta make sure every ceram here gets on fire. Actually, it's actually looking doable. There's only a couple of BPs up there, right? 4? Okay, that's not as bad as I thought. Oh crap, we popped all of them at once, of course. Of course we had to. If I remember, there's a good sweet spot. So right in the middle here, allows the fire to tick on both the Moabs and the cerams, just like that. 9-2 is done. And now for them DDTs, I will just use the cocktail. And we're good. And just like last round, I shall try to time level 10 ability, if I need it, that is. Or when there's the most fortified cerams on the field that I know I cannot beat, but I think we're good. Again, the fire buff basically allows Gwen to only probably need to attack the F-cerams like 2 or 3 times in order to one-shot them, rather than before where the DOT was negligible. Gwen probably had to fire on it like 20 plus times to beat it, which thus made rounds like, well, 92 impossible. Okay, so Firestorm up again for here, but I gotta, again, break down those Moabs before using the ability. Now, probably a bit too late, right? No, we're good, but I don't think we can beat this part here. Unfortunately, it's looking like it might be game. If not here, then definitely to the last 3 ZMGs. Yeah, alright, we'll give this like 1 or 2 more attempts, but it's looking pretty bleak. Well, I guess this time what I'm doing differently is I'm using just every ability off cooldown, so ZMGs do be popping earlier. I will use another Firestorm here, even if I may not have needed it. Unfortunately, though, still dead. Yep, I don't think this is possible, sadly. So only 2 rounds, but the thing is, again, because the 90s is such a beast, the 2-round difference means a lot more than you think. And now for our real game test. We're just gonna see if Gwendolin as our main DPS, how good is that really? Try the map firing range, because the thing is, I want to pick a map that, like, allowed the hero to attack the entrance and, like, exit code. So if I just put Gwen where the removable building is, she would pretty much be able to set everything on fire at the same time, so sounds good to me. It would be quite the flex if we could survive to Gwendolin, like, in the middle 15 here, with only these towers, on top of spending the 1k to remove the host this early, but I think I need to drop 1 more tower here, right? Or make $20, pick 1. Come on. Got her. And I think we survived, nice. Again, the earlier we get her, the faster she'll level to level 20, and thus do 4 more DPS. So no, this won't exactly be a 2 million pops challenge, but we'll see how much pops she'll get if we just give her all the buffs. So I'll start off with an Alchemist. I want to try to save the cocktail for round 24, just for the camos, so we don't need to get any of that right now. There we go, easy. So now it is time for level 6 Gwendolin and, you know, the patented double discount village, because I have so much money at this point that I think I'm fine these rounds. Find a getaway with just Gwendolin. In fact, yeah, the cocktail is insane for this map because, again, it just can cover pretty much, I don't know about all 3 lanes, but at least 2 of them, which is already pretty good its own right. I think before going for double discount, I'll just do the Alchemist. Just to be sure we're safe here, you know? And you see the DOT effect turns that green into a red, into nothing. So it basically has, yeah, 4 extra damage after the balloon is hit. So doing the math, that just means Gwendolin only needs to hit a pink balloon once in order for this to work. And also, I don't have camo, so I'll just go ahead and get a 3-0-0. Perhaps I shouldn't have gone so ham in the discount villages that I probably could have gone to 2-0 and not waste money, because I probably lose a little more money at this point. Spending money on this thing when I'm going to get double discount anyways. But yeah, there it is, double discount. Hopefully, I didn't go too ham in discounts that I die to round 36 here, because the thing is, Gwendolin is still really weak at this point of the game. It's level 8 where she gets the 2 blast fire, which, well, basically doubles her DPS. So let me see. I'll get some help here. Unsubmerge a sub, for Christ's sake. Just gotta hold the line till level 8 comes in, that's all. And actually, I could probably just do a stronger stim too. That'll make Gwen even beefier, but yeah, look at this. Just hit the rainbows, and already, look at the damage go. I think we probably have to restart, because I don't want to use the ability here for round 39, because I need it for round 40. I think it's actually good to put Gwendolin on strong in this case. Just to get them the DC and the rainbows earlier, and thus less balloons to deal with. Yeah, lovely. And now for the mob here, we unsubmerge a sub. I, again, don't want to use the cocktail until the last minute, although I think I might have to. Nope, that's a little bit too late, I think. Oh, I forgot. I have enough money for jungle drums. That should probably be enough in that case. Is that right? Actually, maybe I'll use fire now, because I'm pretty sure it still is up by the time it gets to the ceramics here. Yeah, beautiful. That was perfect. And again, now we got level 8 Gwendolin, so all we need is... actually, crap, we need camo popping, or camo purple popping, I just realized. Well, I guess what I could do is I could just go for this now, and then this could still, like, unsubmerge it, and then that dart alone can probably deal with the camo purps. Yeah, just take a look over here. Yep. I think the sub can get most default camo purps. Nice. And yeah, she's level 9 now, so that means 4 damage time, which equals 8. If, again, I believe the Bernie ticks twice. That is nuts, because it only takes, like, 1 shot of rainbow, and it's gonna be gone. Like, look at that. Is this even legal, guys? You just look at the cerams, too. They're already pretty much popping all the way down to nothing. Not even need for cocktail. The only thing stopping at this point, it seems, is Moabs, because I guess there's not enough DOT at this point in the game. I have o'clock now, though, so should be enough DPS now. Yep, back to the good old days of Update 2.0, when Gwendolin was the best of the 4 OG heroes. That was certainly a moment in time. And now to compliment Gwendolin, I feel like I want to go for an Ice Tower. Turn it to Absolute Zero. Again, the longer I give time for Gwendolin to put Bernie on stuff, the better it is, which Absolute Zero is perfect for. We'll just start with a Snowstorm and get to work. So here's level 10 Gwendolin. Now the damage over time is, I believe, 5. And yeah, it's quite fascinating they added this change because unlike, I guess, most heroes, Gwendolin will actually now be getting like a decent amount of power after just each individual level. Because I feel like, well, I think a lot of heroes just have simply this kind of stuff for their upgrades, like increased attack range for level 11. How useful is that, really? But now on top of that, you have an extra 1 DOT. So let me just, again, once Gwen stops attacking, okay, it's 5 DOT, yep, that's about correct. 5 DOT for about 2 ticks, and again, Snowstorm here. Shock clean up the insides. And yeah, look at this, 63. Look at that damage over time effect. Go into play. Level 11 means we're not doing 6 DOT, so yep. Just turn the ceramic screens there, and goodbye. And you say power creep 10 times fast. Honestly, in a single player game like BT6, I don't really care too much, you know, about towers being incredibly strong. So in a way, it kind of makes it more fun to see just how powerful these creatures are. I'll just freeze also right here. But yeah, frankly, it's not a competitive game, so it doesn't really matter too much if towers are broken. Unlike in Battles 2, if one tower was just a little bit too strong, then it basically ruined the game. Such, for example, the laser shock bug a while back. Meanwhile, they could probably get away with, like, having an insane bug like that for an entire update and only patch it, you know, a month or 2 later, and nobody will bat an eye, because it's really only for their benefit. Unless, of course, it's like a race or a boss that abuses that bug to the max. Then we have another story, but you know what I mean. What I mean to say is overall Ninja Kiwi is doing a good job balancing BT6. It's just, if they did the exact same thing for Battles 2, they wouldn't get away with it. Also, what kind of supporting option should we go next? I feel like I'm at that point where, again, Gwendolin is just friggin' cracked that I can probably not spend anything for a while. Hell, maybe even get Perm Brew. I don't know if that'd be better than, like, a whole homeland. But, I mean, Gwen does shoot really fast. You just basically gotta look at the uptime of that Alchemist icon. When it's overclocked, I see, like, maybe half uptime on the Brew. That means Perm Brew won't be, like, amazing on it, but it certainly would be, well, a buff. And I guess Gwendolin here gets faster attack speed, so the more attack speed you give Gwendolin, the less percentage uptime there is on the Alch buff. So I guess if I can't afford it, yeah, sure, we'll do Perm Brew, just for the flex. I, for one, am excited to see this right here. Just one shot on this Rams, and goodbye. Now I'm really curious to see where Gwendolin ranks in terms of the other heroes, because this is, like, again, not a small buff by any means. Again, single target's still an issue, so let's take this slow here. And 80 is done. Okay, and a second thought, Perm Brew might be a dumb idea. I think we're actually kind of struggling now because, again, single target's rough, so I'm just gonna buy it, rip the Perm Brew Dream. Actually, it might still be possible, but this is definitely better priority. Because you see how slow these mobs are? That gives us so much time. So much time for Gwendolin to put in work, and 82 is now easy. Okay, suddenly we're within purchasing range of Perm Brew again, so fine. We'll do it, assuming we can survive it. Just these couple rounds a little bit longer. And yeah, there it is. Perm Brew Gwendolin. Hopefully, I do not regret this decision. I guess on the right side, it does also Perm Brew the Ice Monkey to give it a bit more, you know, slow radius and the glue. Pierce could matter. Okay, I guess I don't regret getting Perm Brew anymore, because this is a huge difference. We already pretty much have max level Gwendolin. Level 20 doesn't really do too much in terms of that ability itself. We're only just missing one damage time now, but yeah. Perm Brew Gwendolin goes pretty hard on the paint. I think we can probably just top this defense off with, like, Sabos. If anything, I think DDTs probably kill me, because I can only use the Absolute Zero ability, like, one time. Let me just see if I need it here for the start of 95 or nah. Nah, I think, again, the Bernie stuff damage and just the, in general, raw DPS of Gwen is enough. I'll just Firestorm for the funsies, and yep. No need for an Absolute Zero at all. If I had to guess, Gwendolin probably just solos the rest of the game here. Minus around 100, so I guess I'll save the money for, like, I don't know, a first strike if I need it. And time for the funnest round of them all, round 98. Let's Absolute Zero now, and let me use Firestorm. I just want to see the max amount of DPS we can get in Gwendolin at the moment. That's going to be about 4,000 or 5,000. It's not bad, especially since we're missing Call to Arms and a couple other buffs, but I think I can get away with it. So far, so good. Just gotta keep using Absolute abilities, Absolute Zero abilities to slow down the ZMGs. All the fortifieds are gone at this point. And yep, easy cleanup. $41,000 to spare. This is cray-cray. I think as a test, we'll just buy Call to Arms this round just to see how much single target DPS we can get on Gwendolin. And I don't think I can't afford I can't afford, what do you call it, first strike. So I'll just do one Spike Storm to help out. But yeah, now let's take a look at the max single target. So Call to Arms now, let's say we're getting it about 200, 300. Looking at this, yeah, that's not really that good. Let's just use Spike Storm. That's much better. And let's just finish it off here with Call to Arms, Spike Storm to pop the lair, and Absolute Zero the moment DT show up. Unfortunately, this is not going to be enough time, right? We'll see if we can clutch it up, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to restart this. So this, Firestorm, yep. We'll just do Spike Storm earlier. Yep, this time it's going to pop before it goes to the right side of Gwendolin, so that's what you want to see. Cocktail the ZMGs. And now, just to make sure we got this in the bag, I'll use a more press. We got one more Call to Arms coming up, so this should be the end of it. Fire, and Firestorm, and the end. 1.865 million pumps on Gwendolin, and again, from what I could tell, she is a pretty good DPS hero now, so make sure to use her, I guess, if you want to set the world on fire. That's it for me today, though. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed. And have a very fiery day.